Oh, all right. Thank you for joining me for the nutrition and supplement class tonight for our wellness series. And you just get my screen right here. This one. We will get this from the beginning. Okay, so my name is Leandra. Thank you for joining me on this wellness series for nutrition and supplements. And I'm just really excited that you want to learn more about how that you can support your body and focus on nutrition. And, it's an imperative part of our life for optimal function and to take control of our own health to make sure that we're getting the nutrients that we need and the supplementation that's necessary for that. So for my background, I, of course, have been doing holistic practices in massage therapy and nutrition for many years. I got my nutrition degree in 2014. And so I really like to be able to advocate for folks on how they can make choices on healthy nutrition. And by using the doTERRA products, it has definitely allowed me to get into a line that I trust and know and works wonders for us. All right. So the first thing we're going to talk about, the first question is, why are people around us so sick? So we spend so much money on healthcare, and doesn't necessarily mean that our society is any healthier for all the money that we have to spend on healthcare. And it's unfortunate, but it's definitely needed. We definitely need our healthcare system. Unfortunately, they don't do a lot of nutritional information for folks. It's really a lot of internal medicine, emergency type of medicine, which is definitely necessary. But when it comes to nutrition, we have to look in other ways and figure out how we can implement that into our life in a better way. So things that are lacking because of our nutrition and why people are so sick around us is our diet is a huge factor. We have fast food everywhere, so many highly processed foods, and it's easy to just grab, a cheap box of white rice versus something that's more organic and healthy. So a lot of times that has to do with cost effectiveness and all of that. So the highly processed food, easily to get fast food, and it just doesn't cover enough of our nutrition. It's a lot of empty calories there. And when we end up getting sick because of the way that we're eating, then we have a society there again of quick gratification to, want to trust our physicians and want to be able to take medicine for it. But it's easy to just grab a pill and take a medicine for our symptoms, for maybe gastric upset or anything that maybe we're predisposed to, that our diet has kind of triggered. And we really want to turn that around. We want to do either prevention, or we want to make sure that if we are having health issues, that we can turn it around with the proper nutrition. So what can we change if we feel ill is, we want to make sure that we're not reaching for the quick gratification stuff. Of course, it's necessary for certain issues, and while we're doing things to help implement our health and facilitate the healing, the human body is amazing for healing itself. We just have to facilitate it. And then once we're on prescription medicine, it's a vicious cycle, because sometimes we have to take another one to combat symptoms from the first medicine, and so on and so forth. So if we can start healing our bodies from the inside out, then we know we can get on the right track. So food is not as healthy as it used to be. So do you think that we get all of our health, from the food, that we get the good health from everything that we eat? And unfortunately, from generations past, our food is just not as healthy as it used to be. It could take 4 apples nowadays to equal 1 apple that had high nutrition value, 50 years ago. Our soil just isn't as nutritious. and we need to make sure that we're getting all that we need. So there's a couple of factors that have to do with why our food isn't so nutritious. First, it's travel time of food. When we have to eat food that is brought in from a different country or even more than 100 miles away from our own homes, the food, like the vitamin C and the nutrients, are depleted from that travel time. Certain ways of cooking, we lose enzymes in our food. So, raw food, sometimes people have a hard time digesting raw food, but when we cook it, then it loses the enzymes. So it's not really, we're not really gaining anything there. So we definitely need to have the right supplementation to fill in those gaps. And, if we're driving on a road, we don't want to hit the potholes, and we have to think of our whole nutrition as, a nice road where we're not hitting those potholes. Well, if we can supplement, then fill those holes in, and we're less likely to have symptomatic issues. All right, so nutrition is foundational, and it allows our body to function optimally. So if you think about those big, heavy holiday meals that we like, the Thanksgiving dinner, the Christmas dinner, and everybody needs a nap after because it's such a heavy meal of carbohydrates and just so many calories, and we don't feel good after that. But we want to be able to function optimally and have increased energy and increased mental clarity from the food and the supplements that we take into our bodies. So when our energy is depleted from eating, even just on any day, if we're feeling like after we eat we have to take a nap, then our digestion is what's taking all of our energy. So we need to be able to have good digestion, and that way that energy is distributed into the body more efficiently, rather than all of it's now working on all that digestion of heavy foods or processed or whatever we might be eating that's making us tired. I know big carb meals definitely make me tired. And even if I'm on the run or we're traveling and I grab a protein bar and it's something that does have a higher carbohydrate intake, even that will make me tired. So I have to make sure that I'm getting something with more of a high protein, high healthy fat intake versus the carbohydrates. That's just how my body tends to run on energy a little bit better. All right, and we also need a good, healthy foundation in nutrition to help our brain function properly. We'll get easily brain fog, and if we can keep our energy levels at an optimal level, then we can also help with our mental clarity. A good nutritional foundation also supports our cardiovascular health and proper inflammatory responses. And when I say inflammatory responses, if you think about folks who have like autoimmune disorders and they eat certain foods, they swell up, or somebody with celiacs and they eat gluten, and that huge inflammatory process that is going on in the gut. People with psoriasis or skin conditions, a lot of that has to do with dealing with gut inflammatory issues and of course autoimmune. So we want to make sure that we're supporting our systems and reducing that inflammatory response and getting that healthy inflammation versus the bad stuff. So, and we can be more in tune with that when we're paying attention to our body. A lot of times I feel like a lot of people just are outside of their bodies. They're not really paying attention to what's going on, and they're just living life and not really in their bodies. So we have to just sit and sense what our body is wanting us to do, and it'll tell us. We just have to get rid of some of the toxins and implement some nutrition, and when we start feeling better and being sick and tired of being sick and tired, then our bodies, we can listen to our bodies better. All right, so the first product that I'm going to talk about is the Lifelong Vitality supplements. This is an amazing product. It is one of our top sellers. And I honestly wouldn't go, I try not to go a day without it. You know, of course, sometimes you forget, but there is 12 servings of fruit and vegetables in every serving of the Lifelong Vitality supplement. And that's pretty amazing that we can get all that nutrition out of it. Let me turn my phone here. Okay. These supplements are also made from whole food sources. So a lot of times from the store, or if we're just getting like a cheap multivitamin that we think is going to help, because we want to trust what's in the stores. We want to trust that, you know, a one-a-day vitamin is going to be sufficient, but a lot of that has fillers or synthetic items in there and ingredients, and that's just going to go right through your body, or the synthetic ingredients might even cause more problems down the line because our body doesn't know how to use it. It could increase certain inflammatory processes in the body as well. So the whole food sources means that there's no fillers, only food sources, and there's all essential oils also blended into these products. So, and that is to help maximize the support of our systems. So I really love the fact that doTERRA uses essential oils in all of their products. The omegas are in a capsule, which preserves their potency longer. And the wonderful thing that I really like the omega is that I have gone through so many different like fish oils and omega vitamins that, you know, you make it burpy or you smell it and it just tastes awful. I have never had any issues with this omega. And I don't even have to put them in the fridge, which I've done with previous omegas, and stuck it in the freezer just so you don't get that flavor in your mouth later. But these I don't have any issues with. And they're really amazing. They have some really great essential oils in there as well. So we have the Alpha CRS, which is a cellular vitality complex, and that helps with cellular health. It helps with mitochondrial support, and the mitochondria are the powerhouse of the cells, which create energy. So there's some really great ingredients in this to help with energy level and just supporting our cells. And then the Microplex VMZ is your multivitamin. That's your whole food nutrient complex. So these are all really amazing supplements here. And the really great thing about the vitamins is you get a 30-day money back guarantee. So if you use these supplements, the Lifelong Vitality, for 30 days and just decide that it didn't do anything for you and you really didn't like it, doTERRA will give you your money back for that 30-day supply. So there's really nothing to lose when trying out the Lifelong Vitality. For me, when I take the Lifelong Vitality, I certainly feel like I have more energy. I feel like my joints aren't as sore. I can get through my day more efficiently. They also help me to manage my stress better because my system is working with more homeostasis. So everything is just working better together. Right, so the gut is our foundation to our immune system, and it plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. It's everything, you know, it's vital from everything from weight, immune, and mental wellness. So when you have good gut health, your body has a higher metabolism, it's able to burn away the calories and digest the food better. And that way you're eliminating it when you're supposed to. The immune system, 90% of the immune system is in the gut, and we want to make sure that having a healthy gut is something that we're really focusing in on. And then mental wellness. So when we have a good, healthy gut, our nutrients, when they're absorbed into our bloodstream, that actually helps produce serotonin and hormones that help us with mental wellness. So we want to make sure that we can absorb our nutrients with a healthy gut. So some things that can damage the gut is an unhealthy diet, of course, and so that's all of us. I mean, I don't know anybody who eats perfectly healthy, and that's just the way that life goes. You know, we're gonna eat fast food at some time, we're gonna have processed foods at some time, but we do what we can. And having an extreme unhealthy diet or even an occasional one can cause problems on the gut health. Antibiotic use is huge, and it's becoming more and more known that if we use antibiotics, it's also going to kill off the good bacteria in our gut. And a lot of times, even especially with children, if they start on antibiotics young, then they can end up on cycle after cycle after cycle of antibiotics because their body is not replenishing that good bacteria quickly enough. And that bad bacteria that's still there, because it's still hiding, will come back and flourish. And so we have to make sure that, especially with antibiotic use, we are supporting our healthy gut. And this could go back decades in your life. So you could have had antibiotic use as a child and not replenished it and still have issues to this day that have just, created more and more problems.
We didn't have a lot of antibiotics.
So then the other thing is lack of regular physical activity. For me, definitely, if I don't have enough activity, my digestion slows way down, and then I have bloating and indigestion and other issues. And so I want to make sure that my physical activity is keeping things moving. We want to be moving. Poor sleep habits. So if we have poor sleep habits, then our gut can be affected with that as well. And of course, stress. So Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme, and that is actually great for use at any age. Okay, you can use this on a baby that has colic and up to anybody of any age, 0 to 99. And how you would use it on a baby is, first, the mother can use it if they're nursing and see if that helps, of course. Or you just take a little out of the capsule and rub it right on the baby's gums, which can help calm that stomach. So there's the Terrazyme. What it does is it helps break down the food and it helps absorb nutrients. And our gut lining needs to be a really tight knit, sort of like a screen door, for instance. So you don't want holes in your screen door so bugs can get through. You want it to be nice and tight knit so nothing can get through and you can still get that nice warm breeze coming in. So the Terrazyme will help to get the bugs per se out of the screen so it can heal up a bit better, absorb those nutrients, and not allow for stuff to just sit in the gut, because it also helps to just get like the sludge that builds up in the gut lining. It helps to break that up and be able to eliminate that. So Terrazyme is really a great supplement, a digestive enzyme to use. You can use 3 to 5 a day. So if 5 is the full dose for a full-grown adult and you want to use it on a child, you would just dilute it or cut it in half, like you would use 1 for my child, like say Devin, he's 11, I would probably just give him 1 or 2 throughout the day if he had any issues. So PB Assist, we have the capsule and we have the PB Assist Junior. These are pre and probiotics. So what it means by pre and probiotics is that probiotics are the healthy gut bugs. So it's the good bacteria that helps stave away the bad bacteria. And the prebiotic is what feeds the probiotic. So you want to make sure that they're getting fed as well. And it's a really great supplement to take always. The probiotic is encapsulated in such a way that it does get through the intestine. It does get through the stomach acid and into the intestines where it belongs, where it needs to do its work. Because that's where we want our good bacteria, is down in the intestines. So I love the probiotic. Right now Joe and I are both doing the 30-day cleanse, and we'll be starting on the probiotic in just a couple of days. And I always love that part of the cleanse because now that it's like the last 10 days when you use it, it's just like everything's finally coming to a close with the cleanse. All the system is getting cleared out, but we will also get more into that on our toxin class next week. So I'm just going to go over a couple of the other supplements that we have. We have a variety of other supplements that are really great for a lot of different issues in the body and just supportive. So first we have the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. Now, this is a really great supplement, and I tend to take this one every day just because I do have some chronic pain issues and things from the past, but you can take it as needed. So when I take this or take it as needed, I don't need to take Tylenol. We don't need to have that over-the-counter anti-inflammatory medicine, but this helps support the muscle and joint comfort and function. It soothes occasional aches and pains and discomfort. And you can use it, like I said, in tandem with the Deep Blue Rub or the Deep Blue Oil. Now, the Deep Blue Oil is not to be taken internally, and that's why they have created a Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. The Deep Blue Rub is just for external use, and you would want to dilute the oil with a fractionated coconut oil or with your carrier oil of your choice. It helps it go further, and it also helps with the absorption. So the polyphenol complex has some similar ingredients as the oil, but it also has frankincense resin, which is very supportive for the inflammatory process in the body. And like I said, you can take this as needed or daily. And so if I'm feeling like I'm kind of in their pain cycle, then I'll make sure that I take it once in the morning and once in the evening. The nutrition of the Adaptive Calming Blend capsules, this supplement is really great. I love this supplement because it is so calming and it has helped me a lot with my anxiety. So this calms and promotes positive feelings. It supports mood and helps improve state of mind. It encourages relaxation and mental well-being. It supports cognitive function and emotional balance and helps when acclimating to new surroundings and adapting to stressful situations. And I can definitely agree with that, because if I'm going to somewhere where I know it's going to be a large group of people, or let's say I have to go teach a class in person, I'll make sure that I take 1 or 2 adaptive capsules. And I do tend to take one every morning. If I feel like life is a little bit extra stressful, I'll take one in the morning and one in the evening. And so you can kind of play with the dosage as to what you feel like is necessary. It has what's called gamma in it, and gamma is a neurotransmitter which helps to calm the excitatory nervous system. And so it's really great to work in tandem with the Serenity soft gels as well. So you can take one of these and a Serenity soft gel at night, and that can help with just calming the body down, helping you get to a nice restful sleep as well. The turmeric capsules are so great for inflammatory responses in the body. It really helps with joint discomfort. It may help fight the body of free radicals and protect the body from oxidative damage as well. It's really has been shown to help with the liver and cleansing, and combines the complementary benefits of both turmeric essential oil and the joint support of the curcuminoids of turmeric extract in this unique and convenient delivery system. So what that means is, if you've heard that you need like black pepper or certain pathways in order to digest and absorb turmeric, doTERRA has done an excellent job at creating this supplement, because the essential oil has turmerins, and then the extract has the curcuminoids or the powder, and those combined together allow for a really great bioavailable product. So it really does help with that inflammatory response. All right, the Serenity capsules, they can relieve occasional sleeplessness. promote healthy relaxation and sleep, encourages restful sleep. It helps make a difference in the quality and the ease of going to sleep, calms the nervous system, helps to reduce stress, helps to get to the refreshing sleep that you need without leaving you feeling groggy or sleepy the next day. So I tend to just take one a night and it helps me just like calm down. But on top of that, I like to use the adaptive at night. And then if I'm taking a nice warm bath, then I will use relaxing oils in the tub and with Epsom salt. And that will just help calm everything nicely and to be able to get to a nice restful sleep. And this also has to do with that poor gut health as well. So you want to make sure that if you're having poor gut health, work on that, and then supplement with the Serenity to be able to help you get a more restful sleep. Now, this isn't necessarily a sleeping pill because you can take this throughout the day. And like I said, it works really great in tandem with the adaptive supplement. So if you're really dealing with a lot of anxiety or PTSD or issues of that nature, you can use them throughout the day with the adaptive and kind of play with the dose to see what might work well for you. Right, so the phytoestrogen and bone nutrient, we're going to go more into these supplements when it comes to the women's health class in a couple weeks. But these supplements help to balance and support normal hormonal levels, and they support healthy bones, heart, breast tissue, and other body structures and functions as women ages. And then it contains a flaxseed extract, which is helpful to manage estrogen metabolism. And it's formulated with a standardized pomegranate extract, providing powerful antioxidant support. So you can use this in conjunction with the Lifelong Vitality supplement. It helps to minimize uncomfortable symptoms of PMS and transitioning through menopause. The flaxseed helps to, like I said, manage the estrogen metabolism. So throughout part of the month, our estrogen goes higher and then it will decrease, and then our progesterone goes higher and then that decreases. So that fluctuates throughout the month. And then this helps to balance that hormonal level out if there's any imbalances. So there is no estrogen in this supplement. It is simply all plant-based. So it's really great to use to help with any type of hormonal symptoms, pre, post menopause. I give my mom the bone nutrient. It's really a great supplement. Mito 2 Max is really great for supporting healthy cellular energy, and it enhances stamina, mental energy, and efficient use of oxygen. It supports optimal mitochondrial function. There again, that's the powerhouse of the cell that produces the energy, capacity, and stamina without the use of harmful stimulants. It's used as a healthy long-term alternative to caffeination. And so like if I have this on hand and I want to have that extra cup of coffee in the afternoon, instead I'll take 2 Mito 2 Max, and then I don't need that coffee and caffeine. So it really helps support the adrenal fatigue. And Jess, can you mute yourself, hon?
Did it
Thank you. Okay, so there's some really great ingredients to the Mito 2 Max, like ginseng, ashwagandha, got some green tea in there, and it does really help with that adrenal fatigue where you don't have to get that as much caffeine as you would like normally. The Zendocrine complex really supports cleansing the filtering organs in the body, and it like the kidneys, the liver, the colon, the lungs, and the skin. So all those are going to cleanse out toxins in our system, and we want to make sure that our digestive tract is really our main process of elimination, and that's where we want most of our toxins to be eliminated at. So when the Zendocrine helps out to just filter all those other organs, and so that way we just have an easier time to detoxify. It supports normal self-detoxification functions of the cleansing organs. So you take 2 capsules daily, 1 each with morning and then evening meals. And the Zendocrine's benefits can be enhanced by taking the Zendocrine blend or soft gels. So the oil blend or the soft gels are the same thing, so you could just choose. So the oil or the soft gels, we can consider them more of a binder, and so they can get into the system, bind to the toxins, and then the Zendocrine complex helps to filter and the Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex, it improves skin firmness and reduces skin imperfections. It illuminates and brightens complexions. It provides powerful antioxidant support, promotes cellular health, supports health, metabolic function, and it helps maintain skin's youthful appearance by combating oxidative stress. So this contains also vitamin C and zinc. It's great for all ages. It comes in a capsule and in an oil if you choose that. It has, again, frankincense in it. Frankincense is really great for the skin and inflammatory processes of the body. The Yarrow Palm has a melon extract that was found to have really great properties of reducing how quickly the melon ripens. So now that benefit is in the Yarrow Palm. So that may mean, anti-aging properties. If it's helping a melon not ripe as fast, then we want that for us to help us age a bit more gracefully. So the Yarrow Palm is really amazing for the skin. It can help balance a lot of imbalances in the body. I've had some really great testimonies that it has helped with psoriasis, eczema issues, hormonal imbalances. And those are just some testimonies from some other folks who take it. I use the oil in my mom's lotion, and it helps her stay more moisturized. And I also like to take it.
Oh, it would then.
With skin benefits. I don't take it regularly, but I will eventually when I get it into my routine more. All right, so here is a sample daily schedule, and this can rotate or change to whatever you think that you would necessarily need. So for example, the AM period, you take 2 turmeric and 1 probiotic. Breakfast, you could take your 2 lifelong vitality of each bottles, which is the Alpha CRS, the Microplex, and the Omega, and then 1 Terrazyme for digestive support, and then an adaptive for calming. Your lunch could be the other 2 of each supplement for your lifelong vitality, another Terrazyme for digestion, and then a Mito 2 Max, so you don't have to have that second cup of coffee throughout the day and get that adrenal fatigue supported. Then at bedtime, you would have your 2 Yarrow Palm complexes, and then 2 Copaiba, which are very beneficial for stress and relaxation and the inflammatory process in the body as well, and then your 2 Serenity to help sleep. So that's just an example of what you could use a lot of these supplements, how you could use them. This is a sample wellness box. So if you were to be on the loyalty rewards program and you had your order set before the 15th of each month, you would automatically get the free oil of the month because your product volume would be at 125 or higher. So you have your lifelong vitality pack, which is at a 60 product volume, which automatically gives you your points for that month because you only need 50 points in your LRP to get the rewards. Then you have your Terrazyme, your probiotic, and your turmeric. Now, the Terrazyme and the probiotic in this example can be added to your lifelong vitality kit because they customize a lot of the kits and collections to give you an even greater promotional value. So if you were to select one of the lifelong vitality packs, put it in your cart, it will tell you you can customize. You can pick up to 3 different items And the items are in there that include the probiotic, the Terrazyme, the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, and you could also add an additional Lifelong Vitality kit if you chose. There might be something else that I'm missing, but I can't remember all of them at the moment. So then you have your turmeric, your serenity, and your lemon. And lemon oil is so good for cleansing. And so just to put it in your water every day, a couple drops in your glass. Always use essential oils in glass, ceramic, or stainless steel, never in paper or plastic. And that really helps to just cleanse out the system better, and it can help enhance or help you drink more water. It helps me drink more water because it just enhances the flavor. And I really love any of the citrus oils in my water, and they're mood modulating. So it does give you more of an uplifting. So this is just an example of a sample wellness box that you would be able to create. All right, so I am going to open this up for any questions that you might have at the moment. All right. Anybody have questions?
Yes, I do.
Yes, me.
Me?
Yes,
Oh, okay. The yarrow palm,
yes,
is that good for itchy skin?
yes. So you can, I would always recommend that if you're gonna do the yarrow palm, do it internally and externally if you get the oil. Now those little capsules you could break open if you chose to dilute them, but let me see, I have mine right here. It also comes in a bottle like this. So, and that's the same supplement, because this, now there's one that says body serum, which you don't take internally, but this one is just a, and look how beautiful that color is. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
bright and beautiful. And just the ingredients in there, it's just so healthy. Really good for oxidative stress in the body. But yes, it can definitely help with itchy skin.
So how many drops do you take?
So if you get the bottle and you put it in an empty capsule, then you can do, let's see, one serving is 2 drops, and that's 60 milligrams. So 60 milligrams is usually about the recommended dose. But on here it says for internal use, dilute 2 drops in 4 fluid ounces of liquid, or you can put 2 drops in a capsule. And you
Okay.
can do that 2 times a day. Or
Okay.
if you choose, depending on how serious the issue is. If it was somebody that was dealing with psoriasis or something very serious, then I would always have them do probably like 3 doses a day.
Okay. You do a fantastic job. Are you doing that all by memory? Or I know you're
feel like-
following some, but on a chart, but the rest of it,
I just really love all the supplements, and being that I have more of a nutrition background, I find that it's easier for me to talk about the nutrition aspect of it and the supplements, because I'm just so, I just love them all. And I mean, I can talk about the oils all day long too, but I feel like it's, you know, it's my passion. So yeah, thank you.
okay. And then that deep blue supplement.
Yeah.
That would be a good one for Fred to take.
Yes, I would definitely say that, and the copaiba. So the copaiba you can get as an oil or as a soft gel, and you can take them both in turn.
Okay, I think I have the oil.
Okay, if you have the oil, then just, you can either put it in a capsule. Now, I like the flavor of the copaiba. It's very earthy. So if he doesn't mind it, just put 2 or 3 drops in his water a couple times a day. And then he can also take the deep blue polyphenol complex.
Okay, and yet it can be taken internally.
Absolutely. So the bottle will say right on it that it has supplement facts. So if it has
Okay.
supplement facts, then you.
Okay, so now your Vitality package or pack, if you want to start with just the vitamins to make sure that they're green with you and everything, then probably just the first time, just order one packet, and if they aren't, you get to return them. And then
Yeah, take
after
them for
that, you
30
could do a
days.
monthly thing.
Yeah, take them for 30 days. And you know what? If you did start, I would recommend that if you're going to order them, just start the loyalty rewards program, because then you're going to start earning those points. And, you know, all you need is one item in your cart on your loyalty rewards program a month to keep it open. But if you decide to get that 50 points or more in a month, you'll get those rewards. And those rewards are really where you start racking them up, and you can start earning you can start using that for a lot of free products. So if
Okay,
you're going to go ahead and try the Lifelong Vitality, I would just start your loyalty rewards program. And, you know, on the side, you and I can get together and definitely get that.
okay. And then that would be the pack, that would be $79.50. Is that the one you would recommend?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I got my book here. Let me see, what else do I have?
And I'm
Oh,
gonna put in the
no.
chat really quick. I'm just gonna add a
Okay.
document. And this document you can download. And it's pretty much talking about what we went over. But it's gonna have some more, you know, it's gonna have, so if you download the document that I just put in the chat, it's a PDF. Do you see where
How
the
do,
chat is?
how do I get to those documents, like last week and this week?
So tap on your screen, and then are you on your phone or on the computer?
I'm on an iPad.
iPad, okay, so tap on your iPad screen right now. Go ahead and tap on it.
Okay,
You should see on the bottom part that says chat. You should see a little bar that comes up that says chat. So it'll show like participants and chatting and those kinds of things.
oh, it says,
Okay, so we are going into the bit of a business overview with doTERRA. There are 3 types of people that we tend to see using the doTERRA oils. And the first one is somebody who wants to use the oils and live the wellness lifestyle. And the second is somebody you might be thinking, I'm thinking about these different people, or these people in my family, my mom, my sister, my dad, they could use these oils. And sharing the oils is a way that you could potentially get your oils paid for as well. And then the third type of person is who wants to teach others how to use the oils, earn an income, make an impact, and build a business. And you can kind of determine what type of person that you are, 1, 2, or 3. And there are 3 ways that you can share essential oils. So there is a referral partnership, and you know, you can get free oils that way. So say you were to host a class and you could get free oils, incentive products from the presenter of the products. And you know, there is other ways to enroll your friends, and you can get some extra income, get your products paid for, or build a team and supplement or replace an income. So when you experience something wonderful that has made a difference in your own life, you naturally want to share it with others and those that you care about. And, you know, are you looking for a better way to make a living, create a balanced life? Building a doTERRA business means that you can work from home, have a flexible schedule, create a stable financial future, and make a difference in the world by helping others, all at the same time. The generous compensation plan is a proven vehicle for creating lasting residual income, and you can discover the benefits of partnering with doTERRA and see what building a doTERRA business can do for you. For me, I absolutely love building the doTERRA business because it has truly helped me to help others, and that is my passion. I have been in the holistic field for almost 15 years now, and being a massage therapist, it's not a career that you can do your whole life. You don't tend to be able to retire from a massage therapy business at, you know, at 65. So I wanted to be able to help those who weren't always on my massage table. And so when I got my nutrition degree in 2014, I had been looking for something that I could share with others since then that could really impact their lifestyle and nutrition and their health. And learning about the doTERRA products and the business opportunity has totally fulfilled that for me. And I absolutely love it. And I am getting my products paid for, business expenses paid for, and my business is growing. And it's really been a wonderful experience. And I just want to be able to share with others as well. All right, so they're about 3 to 5 hours a week to get your product paid for. And you would just personally enroll a few people a month. And what that means is that, say, once a month, you hold an essential oils class that your advocate that has helped you use these products in your home and with your family would either teach the class for you, or at least until you're comfortable with teaching the classes on your own. And that could equate to roughly $300 a month would easily pay for your product, up to $2,000. And these different ranks, you have elite, premier, and silver. And by just having a couple classes or a class once a month, this is definitely doable for a few hours a week. Just sharing it with others. So to supplement your income, it's roughly 10 to 15 hours a week, and you would enroll 4 or more customers and 1 builder, somebody who wants to create an impact and create a doTERRA business. And now more than ever, people are looking for an opportunity because having a job is great and it's definitely necessary, but we want to be able to create a legacy, have residual income. To supplement our income is really important for a lot of us as well. So then you have the ranks of gold, platinum, and diamond. And this can range from an income of over $4,000 to over $16,000 a month. And there is some details involved in gaining these ranks. And so when you're creating builders, then you have these certain placements and creating a team. But that's definitely doable with 10 to 15 hours a week by using your time wisely and replacing your income 15 to 30 hours a week. And that's still not even full-time hours. So you're enrolling 8+ customers a month and then 2 builders. So these ranks include diamond, blue diamond, and presidential diamond. And this income can be limited up to over $100,000 a month at presidential rank. And it could take a couple years to get to this point, but this is not a company, a get rich quick company. This is building your business, and you have to put time and effort and resources into building any business. But the beauty of it is that you can do it from home. You can do it with your family around. You can do it with the people that you care about and love, and create your time and really just love what you're doing. So do you want to get your products paid for? So you give your friend a sample of something that is a big deal for them, like sleeping or headaches or digestion issues, pain or stress. And you simply just give them a sample of it and have them try it out. And then you let them know, the 3 cool things about essential oils. They're safe, effective, and affordable. And then you tell them the 3 ways that you can use the essential oils, aromatically, topically, internally. You show them the different kits that are optional for them, and they enroll and they begin to use them. And you point them in the right direction for them to have proper education on the oils so they can use them efficiently, effectively, and create daily habits with them. So an ideal thing to do is to have samples with you. So all of these items are on the doTERRA website. You can get the keychain if you posted a class or are going to host a class. A lot of times these keychains, I definitely use these keychains as incentives for my hosts, and They get the sample bottles and oils filled up, and it is wonderful to have with you. And I always have mine with me because, it's imperative that we have certain things with us as we're traveling around or just going around town. Maybe somebody has a stomach ache, and we get our digestion out. If somebody has a headache, get our peppermint out. Then we have some sample packets of the Deep Blue and the toothpaste samples. Then the Essential Oils Made Simple, the Healthy Can Be Simple little guide. That is a really nice little guide for people to just get introduced to how to use the oils, what that means. And on the back, you'll just jot down real quick how you use whatever sample you gave them and your information. And, you can share it online. You can reference certain body systems. There is a great way to be able to create links on your website if you're already a doTERRA wholesale customer or wellness advocate. And then there are 4 ways to earn in doTERRA. So when you enroll a doTERRA customer, you earn what's called a Fast Start bonus, and the Fast Start bonus is 20% of whatever your customer purchases within those first 6 weeks. And then, so that is the first income that we make, is when we create customers, then we get that commission right off the top. And then they get to have the bonus of having those amazing oils and these products in their home. We're able to help them, and we get paid for our time in doing that. The Power of 3 bonus is when you enroll 3 folks, and those 3 folks become wellness advocates, or they have a loyalty rewards program of 100 product value each month. And then you get a $50 bonus. If you were to help those 3 people do the same thing, so they would each have 3 folks, then they would earn a $50 Power of 3 bonus, and you would get a $250 Power bonus. And then there is also a $1,500 Power of 3 bonus. The Unilevel bonus is after the 6 weeks of Fast Start, you start to earn a percentage off of whatever purchase is purchased, whatever items are purchased. And depending on the depth of your organization, it goes from 2% to 7%. And it's a really great dynamic compression in order to create a residual and long-term income by helping others. And then the leadership bonus is when you reach to certain ranks, then you gain a certain percentage of the overall volume within the company at that certain rank, and you gain a percentage of 1 or 2 enrollments depending on your rank. So there are some great ways to earn a wonderful and a wonderful income from doTERRA. Okay, so this is the Fast Start bonus option. Your level 1, your level 1 person that you just enrolled, you get 20%. If somebody under them enrolls a person, then you get 10% of that commission. And then even on a level 3, you still earn a 5% commission. So it works out really nicely within those first 60 days of Fast Start. Then you can get, this is another picture. So let's take, for example, Lisa enrolls Megan. Megan placed 3 orders. Okay, so she has these orders here. She has her 3 orders. In the first 60 days, one is a 225 product volume, a 78, and then 147 product volume. Lisa receives a check for each of these orders equal to a 20% of product volume. The check values were $45, $15.60, and $29.40 for each of those orders. Lisa earned a total of $9 for educating and so it's pretty simple. Okay, so the Power of 3 bonus. So there's you on top. So you enrolled 3 folks. They each have 100 product volume on a loyalty order each month. then you get $50. You help them get the 3 people each, then you get $250, and you have to have a team volume of 600. So all of this needs to be equals to 600 total volume. That's including your points, your folks' points, and then anybody else who might add an additional product volume to the team. Then each team needs the 600 total volume to qualify for the Power of 3. And then further on down, you can get to the $1,500. Right. And once somebody is enrolled, there is some amazing training, a very duplicatable system, and all of it is free. And so we have an amazing top leader, Triple Diamond, Elise Sedgwick, and she has a step-by-step building your business tool for 50 days. It's called the Daily Mentor Calls. And she also has some amazing programs that you can follow for training if you are building a business, or even just to share. So sharing with doTERRA is, when you're doing that, is a great way to just learn how to do it effectively. And doing the mentor calls is really a great way to get into some training in doing that. So I hope that this was beneficial for you. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'd just like to share this with you. You know, when you share doTERRA products, you bring hope and wellness to the people that you love, your community, and ultimately the world. Selling the doTERRA way is about service. One drop at a time, one person at a time. We are serving the world with wellness solutions. And when we say the world, we do mean it, because our sourcing processes also help support many areas of the world, the people, the communities, and the planet. So it's very great renewable resource that doTERRA is able to develop and to help wonderful communities. So thank you so much for joining me, and have